What if I told you there's an investment that can crush the stock market, doesn't require a finance degree, and works for you 24/7 while you sleep, cook, or binge watch an entire season of a show you'll forget in 2 weeks? And no, it's not some crypto coin named after a vaguely popular dog breed. It's a humble, overlooked metal box. We've all used one, but almost no one understands the brutal, beautiful math humming away just behind that glass. Forget abstract stock tickers. This unassuming cash machine, if placed correctly, can realistically pull in over $10,000 a year in pure, cold, hard profit. But today, we're going deeper than just a number. We're going to build a vending empire from scratch, and I'm going to show you the pro-level secrets they don't tell you. So stick around, because class is in session. All right, let's clear the air. The world of vending machines is shrouded in myths. Let's call them the 3 great vending lies, and we're going to bust them right now. Lie number 1. It's a nickel and dime business. You picture a dusty clunker in a high school hallway, half stocked with stale chips, and think, that can't possibly make real money. The truth is, the vending industry is a $30 billion behemoth in the US alone. It's a silent giant, hiding in plain sight. It's not a small-time hobby. It's a massive, overlooked industry. Lie number 2. You need a huge truck and a warehouse. False. That's the old way. We're in the era of smart, targeted vending. You can run a 5-machine empire out of your 2-bedroom apartment with a Toyota Corolla. The key isn't volume. It's efficiency. And the biggest lie of all, lie number 3. You need a huge fleet of machines to make a living. Completely wrong. The beauty of this business is its insane scalability. You start with one single perfectly placed machine. Don't think of it as a business yet. Think of it as your first high-yield asset. Your first employee who never complains, never takes a vacation, and pays you. Today, we're not just building a business. We're creating a system. A repeatable, scalable model for generating passive income. We'll cover the machine, the location, and the most crucial part, the profit margin. First, you need your workhorse, the machine itself. And this is your first major decision. You have 2 main paths, the cheap route or the smart route. The cheap route is buying a used machine from Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. You can find them for anywhere from $300 to $1,200. It's tempting, I get it, but this is a gamble. This is where vending nightmares are born. You could get a lemon with a faulty bill validator that rejects every dollar. A dying cooling unit that turns your Snickers bars into chocolate soup. Or a coin mechanism so ancient it thinks quarters are foreign currency. You'll spend more time and money fixing the thing than you will actually making a profit. My recommendation, for your first one, go the smart route. Buy a new or professionally refurbished machine. First, the credit card reader. This little black box is your secret weapon. It can increase sales by up to 40%. Why? Because nobody carries cash anymore. Your potential customer doesn't have a dollar bill, but they always have their phone or a credit card. Denying them that option is like running a restaurant that only accepts gold coins. And the second pro-level feature, telemetry. This is the game changer. Telemetry is a remote monitoring system that tells you in real time on your phone exactly what is sold. No more guessing. You know you need to bring exactly 12 cans of Coke and 7 bags of Doritos before you even leave the house. It transforms your business from reactive to predictive. It's the difference between being an amateur and being a pro. So for our model, we're not cutting corners. We're budgeting a solid $3,500 for a brand new reliable combination snack and drink machine with a card reader and telemetry. This isn't an expense. It's an investment in efficiency. Now, a great machine in a bad spot is like a world-class chef working at the DMV wasted potential. The location is everything. And I mean everything. I'm going to give you the official profit margin location tier list. D-tier locations are places like libraries or small, quiet offices, too little traffic, too little desire. C tier, laundromats and car washes. Better, but the traffic is transient. B tier, your standard apartment complex lobbies and larger office buildings. Good, consistent traffic. This is a solid starting point. A tier, now we're talking. Car dealerships, especially in the service waiting area. Hotels, especially those without a restaurant. Hospitals, where staff and visitors are stuck for hours. And the S tier, the God tier of vending locations. Large, blue-collar businesses. Manufacturing plants, warehouses, distribution centers. Why? Because you have a large captive audience doing physical work. They get hungry, they get thirsty, and you are their only immediate option. That is a license to print money. So how do you land these spots? You hustle. You put on a nice shirt, you get a simple business card, and you go hunting. Walk in and ask for the manager or the head of HR. Here's the pro pitch, word for word. Hi, my name is Your Name, and I run a local premium vending service. I notice you have a lot of great staff here, and I'd love to offer you a free amenity. I can place a brand new modern machine here, fully stocked and serviced by me at absolutely no cost to you. It's just a great perk for your team. See what you did there? You're not a salesman. You're a problem solver. You're offering value. If they ask about a commission, be prepared. A 5 to 10% cut of gross sales is standard for a good location. For our S-tier model, we found a warehouse with 200 employees, and we gladly agreed to a 10% commission. Always get a simple one-page location agreement signed. It protects you, and it professionalizes the entire operation. All right, lock it in. We have our $3,500 machine in our S-tier warehouse location. Now for the part you came for. The beautiful, beautiful math.
First, let's talk product strategy. You don't just throw random stuff in there. You use the anchor, staple, spinner model. Your anchors are your superstars. Coke, Diet Coke, Pepsi, these are the non-negotiables. They must always be in stock. Your staples are the popular hits, Doritos, Snickers, M&M's, Cheetos. The reliable top sellers. And your spinners are your wild cards. This is where you test new items. A weird new energy drink, a fancy brand of popcorn, a limited edition candy bar. This keeps things interesting and helps you find new winners. Now, let's talk cost. You're buying everything in bulk from wholesale clubs like Costco or Sam's Club. A can of Coke costs you about 40 cents. You sell it for $1.50. A bag of Doritos costs you 55 cents. You sell it for $1.75. Your average profit per item, your margin is a whopping $1.15. So let's run the numbers. Our warehouse has 200 employees. With a captive blue-collar audience, we can expect a much higher sales rate. Let's say 15% buy something every day. That's 30 sales per day. 30 sales a day at an average profit of $1.15 per sale. That's $34.50 in profit every single day. Now, the magic of compounding time, warehouses often run shifts 6 or 7 days a week. Let's be realistic and say the machine operates at this level for 360 days a year. So $34.50 times 360 days. That comes out to $12,420 in gross profit. But we're professionals, so let's build a real profit and loss statement. From that $12,420, we subtract our costs. First, the 10% commission to the location owner. That's $1,242. Then, credit card transaction fees, they average about 5%. That's another $621. Let's budget for spoilage items that expire. Maybe $200 a year, gas and insurance for your vehicle? Let's call it $300 a year for this one machine. So our total expenses are $2,363. We take our gross profit of $12,420 and subtract our total expenses of $2,363. That leaves us with a final take-home Net profit of $10,057. There it is. Over $10,000 in your pocket from one metal box that you service a few hours a week. You've almost tripled your initial investment in the first year alone. Now for the reality check. Is it completely 100% passive, set it and forget it income? No, and anyone who tells you that is lying. This is a business. Let's call it semi-passive. You have to do the work. But what is the work? It's the 2-hour work week. First, you check your telemetry app from your couch. You see what's sold, you create a pick list. You go to your storage area, your garage, and pull the product. You drive to the location, you greet the manager, you stock the machine, you clean the glass, you collect your cash. You deposit the money at the bank, that's it. Maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 if the location is far away. For 2 to 3 hours of work a week, you've created an asset that generates over 10 grand a year. That's an effective hourly rate of over $60. And now, the most beautiful part, the snowball effect. In year 1, you have one machine making you $10,000. You don't spend it. You take that profit and you buy 2 more machines. In year 2, you have 3 machines. Now you're making $30,000 a year. You're still only working maybe 6 to 8 hours a week. You take that profit and you buy 6 more machines. By year 3, you have a 9-machine empire, generating close to 6 figures in semi-passive income. You've built a real, scalable business, one profitable box at a time. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slowly, but surely with a proven model scheme. And those are the ones that actually work. So the vending machine isn't just a box, it's a lesson in finding profit where no one else is looking. It's a tangible asset in a digital world. It's about understanding the simple, powerful math that drives real business. But now I want to know what you think. Is this the best side hustle no one is talking about? Or did I miss a hidden cost? And more importantly, what industry's hidden profit margin should we expose next? The insane world of food trucks, the absurd economics of luxury watches, the secret billions behind food delivery apps? Let me know in the comments below. We read all of them. If you want to get smarter about money and the systems that run the world, make sure you subscribe to the Profit Margin. We are just getting started. Thanks for watching.